Welcome to Tallahassee, Florida, and Doak Campbell Stadium, home to some great Heisman Trophy winners, legendary coaches, and today the Seminole War Chant will be rocking this place. A top 25 showdown coming up, two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Noles will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will get the first crack at it here. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems...
He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. And the Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Hokies will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. So the Florida State Seminoles offense has its first opportunity of the day. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football at a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal coming up here. Looking downfield, it's Gadecki. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on 3rd down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Pulls it, fired complete. And the Hokies want to move quickly. The give to the back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It'll be a draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Odom. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Well, it's a nice-looking throw right there, and I'll tell you what, for Hokie quarterbacks in the past, it's not all about just hurting you with their legs. Michael Vick could kill you throwing the football. Tyrod Taylor could do it. How about this name? Jim Drunkenman. You can just see him right now dotting an 18-yard dig route. That's a nice-looking throw. That gives me some Drunken Miller vibes, Paul.
Nice move to keep running. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Holds and fires complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Phil, is a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Louisiana is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Cajun Field, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Working that left side.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates you'll see in here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Gadecki. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal for the offense. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Wiggles free. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
No huddle, offense to the line. Quick release by the QB. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They want to throw it. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Hokies will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. To the air. It's Gadecki. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And they didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
The Noles will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. To the ground with the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to get the first through the air. Coming after it. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the Hokies decide to punt it away. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Shoots his way for more. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Quick strike complete. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Card in the backfield. It's Westbrook. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll line up for a second down play. This time they'll go to the running game. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Runs through a tackle. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be knocked down. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Cooks. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. If the Hokies can keep this up in the passing game, that'll make them touch that Hokie stone with a little more enthusiasm.
Yeah, it'll get them jacked up, it'll get them excited. A lot of times with Virginia Tech, man, we've seen it. It's the defense, it's the special teams, but when they can get that QB throwing the ball down the field and create some balance, it's when they have their best teams.
The give out of the gun. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. The Hokies moving quickly to the line. He wants to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Hokies have their offense in high gear.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility, and you've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon.
Throws toward the end zone. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it on the counter. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Jumped on top of the pile. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got his man quickly. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Quarterback gets past the marker. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll run it from the gun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. The give from the gun. Just ran over it. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Burr. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, they'll run it. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pop the draw. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Might as well give it to him again. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Seminoles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They've been running it, but now the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll pull it on the read. Hey, that's a live ball. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him. It's still 3rd and goal.
And it will be 1st and goal.
Back to pass. It's Gadecki. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, no! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. SMU has opened up its largest lead of the game in what's shaping up to be one of the more one-sided affairs of the weekend. They're up by 28 over Utah. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Running back searching for a hole. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Hokies racing to the line in the hurry up. Got the quick pass. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Hokies look to keep this drive humming.
Man, it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They keep attacking through the air. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They're setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Hokies line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Power football with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to throw. It's Gadecki. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they're able to get him down. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Looking to throw for it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The screen, by definition, is slow developing. That was just a little too slow.
Yeah, quarterback just held on to it a split second too long. You want to invite the rush to you as a quarterback when you're executing that play, but you've got to be able to get rid of it, and you've got to be able to negotiate the rush and somehow, some way find a way to get that receiver or running back the ball in his hands, and the QB couldn't get it done there.
And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. On the move is the 30. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. And the Hokies want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
That makes the score Florida State 20, Virginia Tech 17.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the ball's out and they're after it.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got great speed, and the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And now this offense will take the field again. He'll start this drive firing. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Nicholson. At the 35, he's loose. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Nicholson. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. And the Hokies want to crank the tempo. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Hokies! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Makes the grab. It's Cameron. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. New set of downs after that completion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Cameron. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to run for it. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Seminoles are on the move. Dropping back, it's Gadecki. Working the middle, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll try the run. Fights off a defender. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Skips away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds the tight end, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes a grab enough for the first. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. San Jose State has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Old Spartan Stadium. They are up by 7 over Minnesota. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Caught over the middle. It's Nicholson. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Gives it to the back on the draw. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking downfield, it's Gadecki. He lobs one high down the left side. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
And the Hokies will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Finds his tight end. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. It's a reverse. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to run for it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Seminoles send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Quickly to the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Hokies in the hurry up. He keeps throwing it like this for the Hokies, and the defense will have to sleep with one eye open.
And the defense is going to have to grip those pillows tight, because when a QB gets going and spinning it with the ability to run the football too and the diversity in this offense, it can be tough, and the Hokies fans will be excited.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Snags it on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Grabbed behind the line. It's Odom. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense lining up quickly. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. The aerial assault continues. Dumps it to the back. Got a man. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
And the defense brought the blitz on 3rd down, trying to see if they could rattle the quarterback. But how about the poise? He knew where his answer was. He didn't panic or freak out. He just went through his progressions, picked up the first, and we got a fresh set of downs.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got it! Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And that one will give them the lead. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies! Well, 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 somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
31, Florida State, 27.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Dumps it off in the flaps. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He's right on target. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Single back formation, and they give it to him.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. To the air, it's Gadecki. He'll get rid of it. Got his man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. This time on target. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. grabbed in the middle. It's Westbrook. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Seminoles!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. SMU is putting on an offensive clinic. Almost reminds me of the days of the great Pony Express. They're up by 30 over Utah. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Hokies will hustle to the line. And Jesse just keeps piling up numbers over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the rock.
Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Throws to the back. Got him, and nobody's close. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Unloads it downfield. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. What a grab and go for the score.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Oh, picked off. Looking for more room. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Line gets set, first down. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Hokies headed quickly to the line. He's got it on the run. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. He's got it and still on his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He wants to pass it on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Odom. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. On third down, he drops to throw. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Hokies are on the move. They'll run it on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating him time and time again.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Virginia Tech, 45, Florida State.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting the first down.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw, it's Gadecki. He's got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He's going to pass. It's caught. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. And the Noles will have it 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying to impose their will with the run. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Cameron. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Noles! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Now they'll try the 2-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. Looking to throw. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. These two offenses have been locked in and going back and forth, David.
Been absolutely cooking. I mean, both offenses doing what they want. Now try to continue this, Jesse, down the stretch. Stay on fire.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now because of the way the other one's playing, so you can't falter. You can't have your service broken. You got to stay aggressive.
Dialing up a second down pass play. With the catch, it's Odom. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Now on the return. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Oh, it's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Back to throw. It's Gadecki. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Snagged in the middle. It's Westbrook. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
It's a draw. Just ran him over. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. They'll try to pick up the first. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Noles are in the red zone. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Harry. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Now on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Florida State! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. SMU has opened up its largest lead of the game in what's shaping up to be one of the more one-sided affairs of the weekend.
Looking to go up top on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. He'll set up to throw. He finds his man. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Back to pass, it's Gadecki. Slips away. Fires to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, going up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Hokies will call on their punt team. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cameron. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. 1st down here for the offense. Quick completion on the out. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the 1st down. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. From the shotgun, the inside give. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Got his man out of the backfield. They get him down after he makes the catch. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got his man. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
They'll run play action. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Number 18.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he's gotten the lead up to 3 late. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Gadecki. Getting some heat. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Hokies want to move quickly.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Caught behind the line. It's Odom. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Wants to go up top. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
Virginia Tech, 55. Florida State, 49.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. So they'll try to get it going in the right direction this time. 2nd and long from the 19. Wide open downfield. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Gadecki. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. On second down, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Westbrook. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Takes it from the gun on third down. Got a man. It's Odom. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. The Hokies get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. He's got it on the right. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Looking for the 2-point try. Trying to punch it in. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further.
Virginia Tech, 61.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the big fella. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. The offense in hurry-up mode. To the air. It's Gadecki. Buys a little time. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. They'll throw it on first down. Got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. And wings it incomplete. And now on second down for this offense. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. He makes the connection. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Now, 4th down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every... And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. San Jose State is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 15 over Minnesota. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Now they'll run it to the right here. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback takes a knee. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.